Hello again, everybody. This is Derek, and I am coming back with the final mission of Wings over Caen. This is an IL-2 scripted campaign. Number 10, it is The Last Echoes of the Battle. So, wait for first section to take off. When we receive clearance, then we'll take off. Mission, here it is. With 2 sections, attack the concentrated enemy armored vehicles on the road. Okay. All right, we are here on the airstrip. We're waiting for the first flight to take off. And then what we'll do is we'll take off. I added just a tad, just a little bit of flap. All right, let's get in here. This mic's in the way.
Angel, cleared for takeoff. Angel, taking off. Out. This is flight. Mitre, airborne. Over. Mitre, proceed with your mission. Mitre, 3, airborne. Mitre, 4, airborne.
In the air, raising the gear.
Angel, proceed with your mission.
Raise my flap.
Angel, 4, airborne.
Now looking at the map, we're going to fly up to the coast here, the river, and then we're going to fly down and attack the vehicles in May Sue Orne. All right, so let me fast forward a little bit, and then when we get a little bit closer, I'll be right back. All right, guys, we have Carpiquet right below us. It's one of the biggest airfields in this area, and then further to the left we should have Caen. There it is. And as soon as we get past this river up here, I do believe is where the objective is. And there are some enemy aircraft in the area. Look at that. Dogfighting above and all that. Decided to go for ground targets. Boy, there's a lot of air. I want to get rid of these rockets. I know I didn't hit anything. I'll try again. I think that's it. Go for some aircraft if I can. Oh, that's a typhoon.
Janet, rejoin formation and continue with the mission.
Mitre, rejoin formation. Continue with the mission. Out. Mitre, search for enemy aircraft. Free to engage. Out.
There's a bunch of aircraft behind us, too. Climbing.
Janet, 2, I'm wounded.
Mitre,
Leader,
I'm wounded. Mitre,
leader,
I'm on fire. Film Star 3, target destroyed. Film Star 3, engaging fighter to the southeast. Range half mile. Out.
Oliver, this is Dog Rose, leader, flight requesting...
I don't know if I'm faster than him.
Dog Rose, proceed. Dog Rose, leader, roger.
Polyport, this is Janet 2, proceeding to base. Over.
But that's who we're going for.
Film Star 3.
We're going to do a trail.
Oliver, this is Dog Rose, leader, flight requesting landing approach. Over. Dog Rose, proceed. Dog Rose, leader, roger.
Film Star 3, returning to base. Out.
Our flak is trying to get him.
Dog Rose, rejoin formation and continue with the mission. Item.
I could probably shoot and maybe get close to him.
Proceeding to base. Over.
Whoa, what just happened? When I pulled the trigger, it was all over the place.
Film Star, rejoin formation and continue with the mission. Item. Angel 2, target destroyed.
Polyport, this is Film Star 3, requesting landing approach.
Crap, where'd he go?
Film Star, proceed.
Film Star 3, roger. Polyport, this is Janet 2, flight requesting landing approach. Over.
Janet, proceed.
Janet 2, roger.
Pay attention.
Polyport, this is Film Star 3, requesting landing approach. Over.
Film Star, proceed.
Film Star 3, roger.
The flak is helping me identify like where they're at. Oh crap, that guy was like all over me.
Formation, continue with the mission. Out.
Vital.
What? Uh-oh, I've lost consciousness. There we go, I'm waking up. Can I please pull out of this?
Polyport, this is
No.
Janet 2, flight requesting landing approach. Over.
Organic, proceed.
Okay, so because I didn't finish this mission, like fly back and land, it wants me to do this mission again to complete the campaign. I'm not going to do that. I feel like if I've been killed, then I've lost the campaign. So the campaign is over as far as I'm concerned. That was Wings Over Caen. Okay, so Wings Over Caen, I've got a couple of critiques, a couple of things I liked about it. Mostly, there are things that I dislike about it, and I'll explain if I can remember. This is all off the top of my head. But the first thing is, it's a ground attack campaign, 100% ground attack, right? Because that's a ground attack airplane, right? So I don't fault it for performing missions that the aircraft was designed for, but what winds up happening to me, maybe not to you, but what winds up happening to me is it becomes repetitive. It's the same mission over and over. Yes, it's a different location, it's different targets, but it's pretty much the same thing. Fly over to this place, launch your rockets, blow up some ground vehicles, and fly back and land. And that's it. And that's what all the missions are. And it so on a scale of 1 to 10 for variety, I would give it a 2. Now, is it enjoyable to fly the Typhoon? Yes, I like flying the Typhoon. I think it's a fun aircraft to fly. Am I good at shooting rockets? No, I'm probably the worst rocket shooter there is. I need to do a lot of practice on that. Maybe some, off camera, out of campaign, just free fly with a bunch of rockets or something, unlimited rocket firing or something, just to get my aim down. But it seems like every aircraft and every rocket fires a little bit differently, so I'm just bad at it. Okay. Is it a short mission? A short campaign? No, it's a mid-sized campaign. It's got 10 missions, which I think is a good length for a campaign. And the missions aren't extremely long. They're not like over an hour because you're stationed close to the front lines and you only fly over the front lines to do your ground attacks. So they're really short missions. Which I appreciate. It's not like the missions that had to fly over the channel or something like that. Is there a good story going on? Yes, because the battle that went on over Caen, the infantry that attacked Caen, the defenders that defended Caen, the progress of the troops, and stuff like that was actually very, from what I can tell, was pretty accurate to history. So I think that was a good flavor for the campaign. But overall, in a big scale, like the overall scale from 1 to 10, I would give it maybe a 6, and that's mainly because of the repetitiveness of the missions. And there wasn't any unique voices included in the campaign. Like none of that. Like I flew in a couple of other campaigns that had unique pilot voices and stuff like that. This one did not. This used all default audio. All right, guys. Well, thanks for coming out and checking out this end of this campaign. I'll probably fly the last mission again sometime just to get that green bar all the way to the end. But as far as I'm concerned, this campaign is over. All right. Now, what are we going to start next? As a new campaign, I don't know. I'm currently flying an Albatross Yasta 24 World War One career, but I don't know what my next campaign will be. Now, some of these are locked that I don't own, and then some of these are open. Now, this Wind of Fury, I think I got really close to finishing that at one point. I don't think I played Wild Mustangs. I think that's a new campaign. I might be playing that one next. I played like 2 missions of Hellhawks, 2 missions of His Majesty's Griffins. I played a little bit of Gallant Green, Red Knights. Spring Offensive, I did a couple of missions. But none of them I have even came close to finishing. This was the first campaign that I came close to finishing. I think we're going to fly Wild Mustangs next because I really like the P-51. Let's see what it's all about. First rodeo. There looks like there's a bunch of missions. It's in Ophoven. Okay, so this is going to be Bodenplatte. Totally okay with that. I might have flown a little bit of this. But I don't think it was called Wild Mustangs. I don't remember. Maybe I'm getting His Majesty's Griffins mixed up. Okay, but we can look forward to that in the next campaign. All right, you guys all take care and fly straight.